Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to Don Williams Tarot. As always, this message is for Sun, Moon, and Rising placements in the sign of Sagittarius. So if you have those placements, this message may be for you. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading. Therefore, not all messages may resonate. Take what does, leave what doesn't, as I don't want there to be any misunderstandings. If you're new to my channel, I'd absolutely love it if you would subscribe. One of the benefits of subscribing is then you will be notified when new content is dropped. But the other thing that I am doing, which I've just started doing, is I'm starting to do live readings on YouTube. And it's open to anybody who happens to come into the live reading. You are free to ask a question. I typically will go through the feed. I will read whoever's questions are there, pull cards for you, and you can get a response right away for anything that you may be wanting some information on. They've actually been a lot of fun. So I'm hoping that this will help grow my channel. I think that having a person that you can ask questions to, right away is helpful. And it can give you some insight, right, as to what direction you might want to take next. Okay, so today's reading is going to be on career, money, those sides of our lives, right? And what I plan to do is, like I typically do, I'll take myself off screen. We can focus on my cards. You can see how I work with them. And then I will put myself back on screen after I've read your cards. And then I plan to pull cards from the career and money deck, as well as the Indigo Goddess deck, which is again another deck on money and career, which is why I love those decks, right? Okay, so without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and take myself off screen. And we're going to get started. So I have a new system that I've been trying to work with called OBS, and it's a software package that you use specifically so that you can do live streaming with. And I had everything set up, but somehow or another it got goofed up. So I came back to do these readings on Zoom because I've been missing like days and days and days of work because I've been trying to get this other system up. So that's why there's been a little bit of a delay if you've been missing my content. Okay, so what do our Sagittariuses need to know about money and career, please, Spirit? Can you give us information for their highest and their best outcome? So let's say hello to all of my subscribers and to anybody else who may be listening to this, cross-watching this message. And let's see what Spirit has in store for you. Let me put my glasses on so I can see. I'm going to do a split. The first card is the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is a card of taking action. Then you have the Six of Wands. So there's some Wands energy. We like that. Justice card. So that's about legalities. The Fool, which is about building confidence, self-belief, a new journey. And the Three of Pentacles. Okay. Now, the Three of Pentacles does represent money of some kind. It does represent teamwork. And what we're going to do is we're going to first talk about this Knight of Swords. So the Knights in tarot are typically about taking action. Of my Knights, this card is the one that is definitely blazing his trail forward. As a matter of fact, he is going so fast that his horse even looks slightly stressed. So I think that what this is really saying to you, Sagittarius, is that if you've been contemplating a move in terms of your job space or you have been contemplating creating an additional income, another income stream of some kind. And it could be that you've already worked out all the details of how you might do this, what it is that you want to do. Spirit is saying, now you need to implement those plans, move forward, right? Move forward. I feel as though if you were to do that, that you would be successful. It's one of those things where you've really got to put in the work in order to be able to gain. So if it's a thing where you're changing jobs, or maybe you are in a position where you're looking at current circumstances within the company that you're working in, if you're thinking about potentially a new move within your job, or a promotion of some kind, whatever it is that you need to do, Spirit is saying take action, because you will be victorious. Okay, the Six of Wands has to do with the victory. The victory card, of course, it does represent that, but this is also a card of being recognized. As you can see, he's up on his horse. He does have people walking alongside him, and basically he's taking his victory lap. So he has done something with all of his hard work, and now he is reaping those rewards. He is being recognized, and that's exactly the way that I feel is what's coming towards you. So if you're looking for a change in your position, it's saying that with perseverance and with hard work, and just keep going, you are going to attain what it is that you are looking to create for yourself. Now, in your barriers position, we have the Justice card. Now, the Justice card is that card of legalities. It's also the card of seeking truth. And it's also my card of being on the right path. And it's in tarot, whenever you see a card that has that gold backing, this is a card that is held higher in kind of regard in terms of being supported by Spirit. But as this is in the reverse of justice is that there is some truths that are being hidden from you on some level. And if you look at the card itself, the justice person has got the scales in one hand and the swords in his other. And that sword is held straight up and down, right? So what this is representing is truth and integrity. When you look at it in the reverse, it feels as though there are some hidden things. There are some things that may be happening around you that you may be unaware of, right? Things within the company that you're working with currently, the situation that you're in, something along those lines. So I feel as though, as this is a major arcana card, this could be saying that that there has been some things that have been hidden. There are some legalities maybe associated with things that you might also be unaware of. But the Justice card is definitely a card where you're going to want to definitely check all those facts, right? You want to check your facts. You want to be able to understand exactly what it is that you're committing to, because there is legalities involved with these. So if you're going to be signing any type of a contract, let's say you're moving to a new company and they want you to sign a non-disclosure agreement, make sure you read all of the fine print, okay? So that you do not regret signing documents without really fully understanding what it is that you're committing to. In your strengths position, you have the Fool card. So for me, this is a new start. This is a new chapter. This is a new point of view. This is moving into this new role, whatever this new role is for you. So if you are starting a business or you are starting something new, I feel as though you're very excited. You are ready to embrace these new changes. I do feel that with the sun shining down on top of you, the sun in tarot is the best card in tarot. And on this card, it's just really saying that Spirit has got his back. Now, if you look at him, he's ready to walk off this cliff because his eyes are kind of up in the sky, right? But he also believes that he is always going to be protected. He's got his trusty dog here. His trusty dog is about taking courage, and this is also about companionship, and this is also about loyalty. So I feel as though this card is the very first card in our tarot deck, and it feels as though some of you are going to be starting something brand new. And as we're looking at, money and career, I feel some of you will be making those changes. So if you've been extended a position, I feel as though you are headed in the right direction. And because of that, you have the Three of Pentacles here. And the Three of Pentacles for me represents teamwork. Now, it may be a thing where you are an entrepreneur, or you are a person that works from your home. Maybe you're a consultant of some kind, or you do things on the side. This is my cooperation card. This gentleman was hired by these two people here in order to create this beautiful facade here with this Three of Pentacles in this picture. And basically, she has the plans as to what it is that she wanted him to create. And he's now almost complete with that work. And they're doing the final run through, right? So if it's a thing where you are working on a specific project, and right now you might not have another project in your pipeline, I feel as though something is going to be coming towards you that will allow you to continue with your success. Now, if it's a thing where you're starting this new role, I feel as though you will be put on a team that is a successful team that will accompany you during your journey as you start this new role, so that you are on a success journey. I feel as though you'll be able to collaborate and cooperate with these individuals. And I feel as though it's going to be this is going to be one of those things where you're going to really be able to help with your physical security in terms of finances and with your career space. Overall, this looks really good. I don't see anything that's a hiccup for you. I don't see anything that you really need to be concerned about. I just feel as though you're going to be recognized for some of the projects that you may have done. It could be that you might be getting a bonus. It could be that you might be getting a promotion for some of you, or it could be that you're moving up, elevating into a new role because of accolades that you have gotten in the past. So it feels as though people within your company are noticing your efforts because your skill set is high, and you're going to be starting on a new team of some kind here shortly. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and bring myself back on screen, and I'm going to pull some final cards for you. And the first card is, look at this kitty. And the card is independence. It's time to go out on your own and create your own business, or try something well outside your comfort zone. So, Sagittarius, as I was saying, some of you may be thinking of side projects of what you would like to do that you could do out of your own home. It could be anything, really, whatever it is a passion. Could be a hobby that you do that you convert to a home business as well. Or it could be that you are just one of those types of people where you've worked in industry for a gazillion years. You've got all this knowledge, and you no longer really want to punch a clock. So you want to work on your own terms, on your own time. So it could very well be that this is one of those opportunities where you get to start your own consulting work, or your own working for another consultant and maybe teaming up, right? It could be that you work together and create a partnership of some kind. So there's a whole bunch of different ways that this could affect you. But the one thing that I really, really am stressing here is that it seems as though spirit is saying that you might want to try something that's outside of your comfort zone or outside of your familiar, right? So let's see what else spirit has for you. Let's pull one more card from here. Outside forces. So unknown figures are driving the situation and you not be able to control the outcome. So this cycle will shift soon and you will be okay. So if I were going to read that in a couple of different ways, unknown figures are driving the situation. Some of you, if you have lost a job recently and now you are in the job, market looking for stuff, this could be one of those situations where it was completely out of your control. You did not want to lose your job, but they downsized or they had a problem or they closed their doors. A lot of companies seem to be going under right about now. But it says that you're going to be okay. So if that is the situation for you specifically, just keep putting one foot in front of the other. Don't allow this to bring you down. Recognize that it really didn't have anything to do with you specifically. If it was a layoff, it had to do with the numbers and crunching and business, right? I know it's hard for us as people not to be offended or be hurt when things like this happen. But I feel as when these things happen, it's because something better is meant for you, okay? So keep that in mind. And now I'm going to pull you an indigo goddess. Wish granted. Dreams are coming true. Prayers are answered. Miracles, patience. Ask for more. And good luck, right? This is a great card. Love this card for you, Sagittarius, because it feels as though if you are putting your best foot forward and you're asking for help from your angels and your guides, and you're saying, this is the direction I really want to go. And it's kind of one of those situations where you put your attention, your focus, that's the direction you're going to be going. So it feels as though spirit is hearing you and is going to be bringing you those things to bring you your highest and your best outcome. Last card is perspective, different point of view on things. So being objective. This is about your long run. So for me, what that means to me is your long-term plans and goals. You definitely want some creative work because you're a creative being, especially being a fire sign. You guys love the inspiration, creativity, and passion. Otherwise, you get bored. And the other thing is about the shiny objects. Sometimes those are our drivers, right? When you think about the things that you can attain by making more money. Overall, this looks really good, Sag. I hope this has made sense to you. I hope you have found some information here that is going to be helpful to you. Thank you so much for watching my video. Until next time, I hope you take very good care of you and good luck in your career journey. Cheers.